guys, welcome back to the channel for a little bit of something different this week. It is currently May 8th, Monday, May 8th, and tomorrow is the school year end Teachers Appreciation Sale on Teachers Pay Teachers. I don't know about any other newbie sellers, but whenever they say things like, take time to get your shop together, make sure everything's in line and here are a bunch of banners, I always think, wait, my shop's already together. What should I be doing? So I thought I would take you guys along with me, share a little week in my life. The sale itself starts tomorrow, so I have time to technically prep my shop, but I don't think I will have enough time to get additional products. I'm still working on a few things. If that does come to light, we'll definitely do it, but my husband and I are just getting back from a weekend of traveling, so my to-do list is quite long, and there's a lot that always goes on around here on Mondays. And if you are new here, I also am a full-time online classroom teacher, but I am trying to get everything done, including right now. You'll notice I'm not at my computer. It's actually shut off right now because I am going to run errands. I'm actually going to get my car back. It's been in the shop. So I thought, let's just take you guys along with me. We'll show you a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes here. Welcome to a week in my life, prepping for the Teacher Appreciation Sale. But first, we're gonna go run some errands. Here is the workspace, by the way, in all of its glory. Post-its to keep errands and projects in line. And then we also do use Notion, and my husband and I use a Google Calendar. But we are off to Lindsay Honda. Welcome to my driveway. I know we're normally hanging out in my office, but this is my loaner. This is a 2022 Honda Passport. I'll tell you more about what happened with my car, but this car is huge, but it's really nice in here. We'll do the car I'm about to return, little front seat tour. You guys are on the dash, so it might be a little bit shaky, but when I turn the car on, it's going to move my chair forward, like it has no hands. It's moving me up right now. It is so cool. There is no place for me to really put you here, and I never vlog and drive. I also just realized my garage door opener is in my car, so let me go close this garage door. But we are off today. We're gonna get some things done, and then we're gonna go back and get the shop ready, which I think in essence will take maybe a half hour. Oh, Billy Joel. Please don't give me a copyright strike. You guys, it is also the first nice day around here. The first week of May was cold and rainy. It honestly just felt like an extension of April, but it is so nice here, which also means I have no excuse to not spend more time in the flower beds where I'm seeing some weeds pop up. We are back in our car, our much smaller Honda CR-V. The time is 3:20. I need to get back to my side of town. I have classes 4 to 5, and I am debating if I have time to get home and grab a car wash before getting in, and maybe even like a tea or something. We'll find out. You guys, classes for the day are done. I am going to go and just get a couple house cleaning things done, and then while dinner's in the oven, I'll meet you guys back here at the desk, and we are going to start. The title of this video, we are actually going to start prepping the store for the Teacher Appreciation Sale. And if you are also a fellow TPT seller, let me know what things you did to prep this sale down below. I know everybody always says prep your sale or prep your store and get things ready, and I don't really know what all things that entails, so I'll show you guys what I do when I come back to the computer. All right, we are now catching up on what we normally do on the weekend. A batch of egg bites. These are just 8 eggs cracked in the blender with salt, pepper, spices, a cup of cottage cheese poured into these cupcake tins, and out in the garden I have green onion growing. So I'm gonna put a little bit of green onion and red chili flakes on top and pop them in the oven. guys, it is much later. We now have dinner. We've got our laundry, dishes, trash, everything taken care of. We're a little bit caught up from being away and out traveling this weekend, and now we can finally sit down and work on prepping the store. Now, if you have watched my vlogs in the past, I'll put a playlist called Vlog Life up here if you do want to see that. But past Kristen would work myself in the ground. It would be late. I would just work and like pour all these hours in, and a lot would suffer. So right now I'm going to set a timer for 25 minutes, and whatever I can get done, I will get done. And anything I do not get done, I can either accept as it is, or I can set maybe 20 minutes before teaching tomorrow to come in and just get done. Just looked at myself in the viewfinder and I look so tired, but that's okay. We have our timer set, and once this is done, I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I am going to head down to the basement with some water or tea or something, and then I'm gonna play probably Zelda with my husband, who's already down there. And he did help with so many of the chores that we had to get done. Just wanted to make sure you didn't think I did all of that alone. But one of the fun things about doing when we do have the teacher appreciation sale or any site-wide sales is TPT provides banners that you can put on your shop or in your store. So I'm gonna go into the dashboard. If you go to the TPT dashboard and you scroll all the way down, you'll see it says, get your store ready for a sale, download banners. All right, so we've got our banner. My goal tonight is to get my banner set, and then I want to start a note to followers. I don't have a mailing list at this point in time. It is May 8th, 2023, just so if I look back, I know when I'm talking. But I do want to go in and I want to update my store. So I'm going to go into account, I'm going to go to profile, store profile. Okay. Did I just have to Google how to change your banner because I completely forgot how to do it? Yes. Go to your dashboard, click on marketing tab and customize. Because I realize now that you get a store page column banner, a store page leaderboard, and a favorite quote. So I had to figure out which one I wanted. So let's go in and we will choose the file, and we're gonna put this guy in now, which is great. I like the little banner I have. It's a nice little GIF. I think that's really cute. But now we are going to update it. So we have now updated that, and now I'm gonna sit here and just type out a nice note to seller and figure out what items I think that I already have in my store that would help out teachers at this point in the year. All right, you guys, so now I have my banner updated. I marked my personal calendar so I know the sale begins and when it ends. Now, I know it's just 2 days, May 9th and 10th, but as I go through my day, I leave no room for error when it comes to dates on the calendar. So I'll get a note the morning after on the 11th when the sale's over, and I'll know to go move my banner back to where it was before, and I'll be able to look and see, hey, did we do well? Did we have a good sale? And I'm still so new, I don't really know what having a good sale means just yet, but I hope it goes well. I'm gonna put a few things in my featured items for the next 2 days. We are all set. I will meet you guys back here in the office tomorrow, bright and early. I think I wanna wake up really early, go and have a coffee before I even teach, sit here, make sure everything is set up, and just kind of document what happens during the sale. And then I'll keep you guys updated for the next 2 days, and we'll complete this vlog at the end. I hope it does go well, because I know the title of this video talks a little bit about an OutSchool update. In my experience over the last almost 3 years now, the last 3 years of OutSchool, I've always noticed a dip in the month of May, which makes sense because students are finishing up the school year. They might be prepping to do summer activities or travel. So I usually notice the beginning of the year does really, really well. I just hit my desk, sorry. The beginning of the year does really well, and then we have the spring break, so March and April might dip a little bit, and then it dips a lot in the month of May. So nothing to be alarmed by, but having the sale kind of lets me put more of a focus here while I'm not adding to my OutSchool schedule. It's stayed pretty consistent, and then we'll go into the summer calendar in about 3 weeks. So happy to have this time to really kind of focus on Teachers Pay Teachers, and I will also start looking at what products and vamping and what is next as we move into the summer season. The sale starts tomorrow. Fingers crossed that we have a good sale. I'm just gonna state now, we have 148 products in the shop. We have 784 followers, and I don't have a goal set for this month, and I'm sure I'll do a Q2 income report, but I'll let you know how this sale does compared to other sales that we've had here in the shop. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. And if you're also having a sale, let me know how it went. See you tomorrow. Oh, one last thing I forgot to add. I am not sending my note to sellers until tomorrow. And you can only send one note every 7 days. So I figured let's just send it tomorrow. Let them know the sale is happening that day and the next. Thank you. Good morning, you guys. Please excuse the lighting, but it is day one of our TPT sale. If I go into the store right now, it does say that we are having a sale, which is great. You guys, I passed out last night. You saw in yesterday's vlog whatever clips I got. I haven't edited this yet. It might seem a little sporadic, but I was all over the place doing my regular Monday schedule with classes and just trying to catch up with things. Today's a little bit more calm. I've got to script a video. We've already prepped the sale, script the video. What you see me doing a lot in these vlogs is taking my old VIP kid dry erase boards and markers and just writing out things that I have to do. I am really big on writing things out. One of the first products I ever sold on kristinsclassroom.com, it's still there. It's called the Prepared Planner, and it would let teachers, you still can get it, but it lets teachers write out daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, or to-dos, and you can just see it all in one place. I love doing that. I actually use that more for, here is my OutSchool, here is my TPT, here is my personal or my performance schedule. Speaking of performance schedules, I am actually taking you guys with me. I have one of my speaking gigs tomorrow. It's a speaking and singing gig. I am working with one of the symphonies here in Columbus, Ohio, and we are doing a concert that is sponsored by Carnegie Hall, and we're bringing in over 1,000 fourth grade students, and they bring in their recorders. So it's a moment for me to remember what it was like being a classroom teacher. And we introduce the, members of the orchestra, the different instrument families, and the kids get to play their recorders with the symphony. And it's one of my favorite things. If you caught this video up above in the cards, I talked about my income streams as an online teacher, and one of them I mentioned at the very end is very rare, but it is speaking gigs and engagements. This one is one of my favorites, and because of its sponsorships and being put together and funded by Carnegie Hall, it is my biggest paid gig of the year, which is great. If I can take you guys along with me or this camera, I will put some shots in here. I've got a few minutes before my first class of the day. I'm gonna teach a few, and then I'll catch up with you guys at breakfast, and we will see about getting that note to the sellers or the followers. So you guys all have a great week. I will see you all next Tuesday. Bye everyone. All right, first set of classes done. I have got a half-hour break. I'm gonna go make some breakfast, and then I've got 2 more classes. I'm done at 11 o'clock today. Today's definitely a hair washing day, prepping for the symphony concert, and keeping an eye out on the TPT sale. I'm also going to just make sure everything still is set to go for OutSchool classes in the summer. We talked about it yesterday, but classes in May, the attendance is usually low. I know I mentioned that, but a lot of students are finishing up the school year. They've got busy schedules. So I've noticed over the past several years, this is normal. So I just like to make sure the classes I am teaching, they go well. I mentioned my summer courses, and hopefully we get a lot of learners who are taking classes now that want to try something new or continue on in the summer offering. I am gonna go make a quick breakfast. I will catch you guys back here. I'll show you guys, I'm having those egg bites that I made yesterday. I don't think I showed you what they looked like popped out of the oven, but I'll bring them in here and I'll show you like what I typically have almost every morning working and teaching from home. Here it is, you guys, the breakfast of champions. 2 of those egg bites, and on the top we have sprinkled in red pepper flakes and green onion, the green onions from the garden. Half a cup of strawberries, and then I do take my multivitamin. It's nothing special, it's just the multivitamin from Whole Foods. And then I do have my water, and this morning my husband had a really busy day set for today. He's also staying late at work, so I picked us up both coffee because I woke up before both of our alarms. I do have this almost every single day. If I weren't having a big plate of soup dumplings tonight, I would also throw in a piece of sourdough toast with jam or jelly or peanut butter, cream cheese, something like that. But because I'm having a larger meal, and I do track and plan my meals now, but this has worked so well because there are 10 grams of protein in each of those egg bites, and then I get like my sweet fruit in the morning as well. So that is breakfast, and I will eat this and catch up with you guys when classes are done, and we'll send that note to sellers and see if we have any sales today. You guys, it's 9:15 and we have our very first sale of the day. Oh, did it go away? I actually have just turned on notifications. I have never had them on, so I've never actually heard the ching ching people talk about. Sound is off on here. Maybe I should turn it on for this, but our very first sale of the day. It's the next day. I never got back to you guys yesterday, nor did I ever do my note to sellers. I got ridiculously sick as the day went on. I did the classes I needed to do, and I literally just laid on the couch or in bed. I did have that symphony concert today, so I'll show clips of that here. But now it's 2 o'clock on Wednesday. The sale has less than 12 hours to go. Thank goodness we've actually still made some sales, but we're finally gonna go put that note to sellers, not note to followers, the note to followers. We're gonna finally go put that out, and we'll see if it has any effect on the final 10 hours of the sale. So needless to say, this week is not going according to plan, but you know what, such is life. And even though this vlog is also not going according to plan, I'm still glad I did it. I'm still glad I kind of shared this week with you all, and I'm now going to go put out my draft. Something I kind of wish that TPT did, I know that you can compose a note. I wish you could have like a draft of notes. You can just keep them all in there. You have to literally write it and send it at the same time. It's not like having a draft in an email account, but let's do that now. We'll see. Oh, we've got more followers. I think in the beginning of this vlog I shared I had like 780 something. We have 790 followers. We will go over at the end of the vlog how sales went overall, but we have made multiple sales each day. But let's go ahead and put together our note to sellers. Unrelated to what I'm doing right now, just because I know you're seeing a shot with this length of hair, I am debating chopping about 4-ish inches off my hair for the summer. Let me know your thoughts on that. I know we worked really hard to get these curls back. All right, you guys, going live. Sending this note to the followers in 3, 2, 1, sent. So it is done. Note was successfully sent to your followers. I really like, I don't know if I can show you. I really like that you can actually insert pictures, like little images and previews, as well as links on your products. That way people know like what you're talking about. I put mine into like end of year prep, end of year decor, and then music resources all in here. But we have sent our note. We have another one we can send in 7 days, and it was sent successfully. So I'll report back tomorrow. We'll finish up this little vlog and we'll see just how well we did during the 2 days of the teacher appreciation sale. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey you guys, happy Thursday. I just finished filming some content and I went out and checked the pool because I was setting up to film, and I looked out my office window and I saw one of the pool guys, and I didn't know they were supposed to come today. I'm also very thankful that they actually wear like their company logo on their shirts, so you know when the girl's working at home by herself and you see someone you don't know in your backyard, you're very thankful. But I do want to go over how we did in our sale, if I'm being honest. Oh, and I'm also very washed out in this shot. Sorry, guys. I've not actually looked to see how we've done. I've had a couple of those little like cha-ching notifications. I actually turned on my notifications so I would hear it, because I've heard people say, oh, you'll hear the ching-ching. And I've had that muted. I've actually, if I'm being honest, I have all social media and app notifications turned off other than text messages and business email. So like if you write me on Instagram and it seems like I'm ignoring you, I don't get those notifications until I choose to go in and see my messages. It's just, it works out so much better when you work online. So anyway, it's been a good day so far. Here, I'm gonna turn you around. You can see, this is what you see in my video, like hair done, makeup done, a nice little outfit to look somewhat put together, but business on the top, definitely PJ leggings that are gonna be shorts in a second, and all the wires on the floor. So it looks fine up here, but then when you go down here, it's just. So I'm gonna go grab my kombucha and I'll meet you back over at that computer and let's see how we did.
I'm really glad this was my snack. This was my snack. Are you done with my snack? And you're gonna walk on my dry erase board.
Walk on your laptop too if you want.
She won't stay because Christopher's gonna go to his office basement. That cat will only go where Christopher goes. We're gonna look at how we did during the teacher appreciation sale. I'll also tell you something I didn't plan to do, but I decided on it. But hold on, I'll be right back. The snack has been had. We are trying our first ever kombucha. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Let's go ahead and open up our Teachers Pay Teachers dashboard and we'll take a look at how we did. Now, something I didn't plan on doing, I actually extended my own sale, or layman's terms, I started a sale after the teacher appreciation sale, and I did that because if you notice in this vlog, I got really sick on Wednesday and I did not get to send out my note to followers. So if there was a teacher out there that knew it was teacher appreciation week and they maybe got the days confused, or they got my message on Wednesday and it was done today, either way, I just said, hey, you didn't get your message out on time, Kristen, give them one extra day. So I'm actually throwing a sale like right now, just because I did not get things out, and I think that's fair. But anyway, so far, it has earned us $28.76. Not too bad. If I'm being honest, the back to school sale was a little bit better, but like we've mentioned in previous TPT videos, a lot of the items in my shop are back to school items. I am making more items that can help out teachers throughout the calendar year, not just the months of August through October. So I don't think that's bad at all. I am now debating the fact that I have a list of spring items that I want to make, but we are going into the summer months. Do I finish those spring items and take that time to check it off the list, or do I move forward into making summer products and setting the shop up for back to school? I'm leaning more towards the first one. Finish those spring items so that when the calendar rolls back around to spring, they're done. Don't think, oh yeah, I'll remember to do them. That's actually the biggest lie I ever tell myself is, oh, I'll remember to do that. That and I'll get gas in the morning. Those are the two biggest lies I tell myself as an adult. But $28.76, we sold a total of 13 units. And how many views did we get? 301. So 301 views. I actually really like doing these kind of like vlogs / updates and reports, because I know next year when I do have more spring items, end of year activities, and hopefully bundles of those items put together, I'll be able to look back and say, okay, how was my first TPT teacher appreciation sale? Let's set the bar just a little bit higher. So not the best sale I've ever had, but not bad. Glad that I took the time to prep the shop, and now I need to go back in and change that banner back because we are no longer having a sale and it is lying to people. But that is it for this vlog, you guys. I know it was kind of random. I did not expect to get sick. I knew I had a big event going on this week. I did get to sing with the symphony orchestra. I am so glad that I went to bed at 8 o'clock that Tuesday night, because Wednesday morning I like woke up, had to get in a shower, had to wash the hair, and took a lot of Dayquil and a lot of caffeine, but got through it, got through the sale. It's all good over here. Guys, have a great week. Let me know your thoughts down below. Give this one a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.